What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Definitely Champ, back with another video. In the previous video, we did how to beat and bomb cover 4 quarters. In this video, we're going to be doing how to bomb and beat cover 4 palms. Like I said in the last video, the rule for quarters was versus doubles and spread looks. If the outside guy is on the outbreaking route about 5 yards, the corner and the seam flat will both bracket him. Thing to notice with palms is literally the next guy. So the rule for palms is if the slot guy is on an outbreaking route, whether it be a zig route, a flat, an out route, the corner and the seam flat are both going to break on them. They're going to bracket them, leaving the outside guys to the safeties. So now what that means is all the stuff we were doing to make the corner and the seam flat bracket the outside guy, we're going to be doing for them to bracket the inside guy, and then taking advantage of either man beating routes or other routes that we know can get open versus that 1v1 coverage once they get passed on to man-to-man with the safeties. So to get started today, we're going to come out in this I'm in gun spread white flex right now. We're going to come out in PA seams, and it's going to put the defense in quarters. I mean, not quarters, excuse me, in palms. All right, let's put a defense in palms here. And we're gonna start with zigs. So if we know that the cornerback and the seam flat, which the cornerback is on a quarter, the seam flat is the nickel guy, and then outside linebacker on the right, they both are going to bracket on the slot guy, which is the number 2, Tate and Ingram. So to take advantage of that, you have 2 safeties sitting in the middle of the field that now have to try to get leverage on streaks, which they really just can't get there. So that's the easy way to bomb cover 4 palms. You do an out route, do flats. So this time we're gonna do flats. I don't like to do out routes as much on next gen because they really get a good bump on the out routes, and then by the time that out route breaks, they also implement it now to where the cornerbacks actually bump as well, which is why I'm actually running PA seams and not just a regular streak. I want them to have that more outside release, and I'll show you guys here. Just put them on flats again. I'm gonna put Shepard on the left. I put him on a regular streak, and I want you to notice how the cornerback bumps him before he lets him go. And that wasn't even a good bump. It's usually like a real chuck. But yeah, they get in the way more on this gen than current gen. So on current gen, he would literally, it kind of be like he just get out the way and just come straight down to the flat route, where now they get more in the way, which is more realistic. So there's nothing really to complain about with that. But the way around it is to put them on an unbumpable fade, and then you just put it out there. The safety's never going to make that play. They have to make some adjustments. Another way to beat palms, and this is why I said in the last video that I didn't know if it was a glitch or not, because the slant flat combination that I just put on the left here, that's meant to beat palms, not quarters. So like I said, I have to do some more research as far as what's going up with the quarters rules, or if I missed something. But this is meant to beat palms because, like I said, the rule is on an outbreaking route by number 2, which is Tate, the cornerback and the seam flat are both going to go over there, leaving Shepard basically to the linebacker, which is on a 3 rec. But the safety, just like he did with quarters, he shoots down with that flat route on here as well. So he basically just get that. And if I would have waited like a split second more, I could have, threw it to where he can literally just run up the field. Like I said, with the running back, whichever way the running back goes versus cover 4 palms or quarters, that 3 rec is going to go. So if I say, for instance, I want to get this middle linebacker out the way, and he's in his 3 rec, and they're not using him, I can put the running back on the wheel route, and he could just shoot over to the right for a second, opening up this pocket for the slant I'm about to throw. Right there. And there's another way to beat palms there as well. Another thing you can do is a flat, a 10-yard in route, just like we did on the last video with the out routes, and then the out routes on the outside, and then the 10-yard in routes on the inside. This is basically just attacking that safety on the left, because I know he has to man up on that guy once they bracket. So since I know in routes beat man on next gen, that's another route I can use to my advantage to attack the defense. Show it again here. You can really run it on both sides. Like, I'm just keeping the other routes, but I can run that on both sides. Curl flat. I mean, not curl flat, slant flat. And if you can tell, when I said that the safety doesn't just dumb out on the right side, if we go to the replay, I'll show you guys what I mean. This is from the last video. Because I didn't show it on the right side in the last video. If you look at the safeties, now watch how this guy literally just comes down to where the slot guy is. Like, he just shoots down there. Well, he doesn't shoot down there, but that's who he's looking at. He dumbs out. Whereas this safety over here, he's more of just buzzing. Let me see if I can click it on. All right, there we go. So he's more just gonna buzz. So I can throw this once they bracket. I can throw that low ball right now. But as you can see here, he's more in a position to make a play. Whereas this guy just totally out to play altogether. He's nowhere near making a play. That's a free touchdown. So, like I said, I don't know if that's a bug or if it's dependent on something else, but I definitely look more into it. But the left side is the side that you want to do it to if you want to do the flat and a slant. All right, so back to this. We're gonna do the flat in routes again, 10-yard in routes. I'm doing it on both sides. Put the running back on the out route. All right, there it is. So, like I said, you know your in routes on next gen beat man. That's something else that you use to attack the defense. And just like with quarters, you can do this in doubles formations as well. So these rules, just because I was in spread there, like a spread look, you can apply it to wing slot. You can apply it to wing stack. All that stuff you can use it in. Single back doubles. I know in the last video I didn't have a doubles to show you guys, but I can show you guys here. PA4 wide corner, for instance. I'm gonna go back to cover 4 palms. All right, so I'm gonna put the two receivers, which is Tate. You're gonna put them in the flat, and just leave Shepard on this skinny post, as we know beats man. And once they bracket him, now it becomes one-on-one with the safety. So even for instance, if it was an S post, if you got a S post in the doubles formation, and you know they like to run quarters or palms or whatever, I'm saying just put them in position to make a play. Once you know the rules, it's pretty much just you applying it to whatever they're doing. So if they're making adjustments, you have to make an adjustment. So if they want to go quarters and then come back and run palms, you have to be able to realize which one they're in and know how to attack it. Then another thing is having layers to your offense. So whatever you're running, you want to basically like an onion. So you want it to have layers. So you don't want to set up something and be like, all right, well, I have a cover 3 beater. They're only in cover 3 because they're not always going to run cover 3 if you're playing somebody good. They're going to be making adjustments. So say for instance you want something that attacks cover 3 on the right side, and then something that attacks palms or quarters on the left side. I'm saying you can set it up however you want. It's just about realizing what's going on and making adjustments. So here I don't really have to make any adjustments because the wheel route is treated as a flat. They're going to bracket them, Tate, and then Shepard is going to be 1v1 with the safety on the left, the free safety on this S post, which beats man. So it should be a touchdown here. Another thing I could have done is simply just slant that guy right there, Shepard, on the outside. As I said, the wheel route is going to be treated as a flat because he breaks flat first, so they're going to bracket him. And I can literally just do the same thing that I was doing on the spread. Hit the slant, turn it upfield. Touchdown. Something else I can do is put Shepard on the street. You can see if he gets a good bump or not to let the safety help get over the top. All right, he gave him a good bump right there. See, that helps, but you can still throw that, especially if it's a speed discrepancy and you got a faster guy there. You definitely throw that ball out there. That's a touchdown as well. Another thing you can do, say for instance, I wanted to, like I said, having levels to the offense, so I can streak this tight end, like my running back, streak the tight end, and then have a high-low with the in route and the crosser coming from right to left. But also, once I realize that they're in palms, that in route's open, because I just watched them bracket that wheel route. So like I said, it's just about noticing what's going on and knowing the game, basically, like what attacks what routes do what versus what coverages, and how to just, even if you wanted to attack certain zones. I have another video that I plan to put out soon about curls and drags, and let you guys know how to attack defenses with that combination of routes. But that'll be all for today. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything that I didn't personally just say about palms that you guys know that I don't, let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.